Welcome, my little ghostlings, my little demons, my little creepy colleagues. We're gonna get into this video. We're gonna talk about haunted places that are all in America, like different ones and stuff. So yeah, here we go. Okay, there's one place that's in here. It's called Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Not sure what that meant. It says right here, it says, once as a known West State hospital, the asylum was home to thousands of people with mental illness. Starting in 1864, hundreds of people died before the faculty closed in 1994. The spirits are said to haunt the site today, date back to the Civil War era, when the asylum grounds, it's like a hospital for people that have mental problems that are pretty much going insane. So yeah, hey, if you would like me to explore this place, please give me a thumbs up. So it says, the spirits of the haunted date back, right there. When the asylum grounds served as a military base, paranormal tours of factory featured 2 hours visit to the asylum for main hotspots. The most intense ghost hunt in an 8-hour overnight paranormal adventure that experienced ghost hunting guides. So that's kind of interesting. I mean, that'd be very cool to go explore, wouldn't it? Well, yeah, that'd be totally. Let's see what's coming next. On June 10, 1912, the old white frame house at night became a grisly crime scene. Hence, murder of Josias B. Moore, his wife, their 4 children, and 2 young girls who were overnight guests, rocked the small town of Biscayne, Iowa, and the murderer never identified. Over years, residents of the home reported visions of a man with an axe, children crying, unexplained paranormal activity. In 1994, the home was restored to its original condition with no indoor plumbing or electricity. These torches add the chilling ambience during the lamplight tour from April through November, or a overnight experience available reservation for groups. So it sounds like you can go explore it and stuff. It sounds like you can. That'd be one of my bucket list items. Let's see. Yeah. Jeremiah, Arizona is a former copper mining town with a paranormal reputation that dates back to the Wild West town, and now to just 400 residents, down from 1,500 in its heyday. But legend has it there are plenty more ghostly residents for the days of mining accidents and gunlights. One well-known spirit is working girl Sammy Dean, a prostitute who was strangled by a customer in Ohio. An old crib district, her beautiful spirit roams the alleys looking for her killer who never knew. So that's pretty much the town in Arizona that's abandoned, or it's just part of it. So a date back in the Wild Wild West and stuff. So yeah, Sammy Dean must have been a cowboy or something back then, or a cowgirl. And so she haunts the place, and they say that they see a girl with the or a man with an axe thing or whatever. And so back, and it holds for the residents and from its heyday and all that stuff. Yeah. Port Mifflin. This kind of sounds like an Army Navy base, doesn't it? Built in 1771, Fort Mifflin is the country's only Revolution War battlefield. Yeah, pretty much the war. Yeah, I was there. That is still intact. There are 14 restored buildings on the ground on the Delaware River, reportedly plenty of spirits from the past. Among the ghosts said to haunt the fort is screaming women whose cries so loud that the Philadelphia police have been called to investigate, only to find no one there. Other characters in the local ghost story include faceless men wandering around the forest, a tour guide dressed in revolutionary garb, and numerous children and dogs. So it's kind of like if you've seen on like videos and stuff, it's like a base that's been abandoned, but they restored it because it's back in 1771, Fort Mifflin. So yeah, if you ever happen to go there, that'd be cool. I might take a trip there. That'd be hella cool. So the one I'm looking at here, I will show you. This one. There's one right here. I've seen this one. Sorry about the ad. Hey, if you wanna, like, do your little things and subscribe to my stuff and help me get noticed, go ahead. That's it. Yeah. The Sultan Palace, the house at is a classic French Quarter beauty with a classic wrought iron balconies of a large courtyard, but in 1800s the residence was a house of horrors for sultan and wealthy men with deprived lifestyles, multi-wives and children, and harm of women and young boys held against their will. Neighbors complained about the mysterious habits of this man who had a prediction of party. He sounded like a bird. He sounded like a bad person. Yeah. But, yeah. Neighborhood complained, yeah, all that. But the greatest way in the house was the Sultan Demis was when he buried alive in the courtyard after his family and harm was attacked to peace in a bloodbath by unknown predator. Today his angry spirit is thought to be responsible for unusual noises, loud music, strong intense smells, the warmth from the home, as well uncommon advances on female residents who swear Sultan is still up on to his old tricks, groping female visitors. So he sounded like a really bad man. Like, what was he doing? Like, why? No, dude, no. He sounded like, he sounded like weird. I mean, I still go explore and stuff, but that's just me. Well, yeah, let's see. We can maybe find another one. Okay. Here's a penitentiary. Yeah, like I said in my first video, it'd be my intention to go to a penitentiary, like Waverly Hills Penitentiary. That'd be pretty cool. So this is Mountainsville Penitentiary. During its more than 100 years in operation, the Mountainsville Penitentiary in West Virginia was one of the most violent correctional facilities and the final stop for almost 1,000 criminals. The prisoners lived in cramped quarters, which led to riots. Many men were hanged, killed in an electric chair, while others were murdered by prisoners. The prison closed in 1995, but according to some, tortured spirits are still behind bars in the bowels of the prison, made seen of or heard on tour. So it's like abandoned in 1995. Dates back 100 years, and it's I don't know if it's the most haunted place in the world, but the one is I think it's penitentiary or something more. I don't know. So yeah. Well, we got the Cuban House. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. I've never heard of it. It's in Tampa. Cuban Club, as known as Circulo Cuban de Tampa, can be found in Tampa's Ybor City neighborhood. In 1917, this spot was a popular hangout for Cubans immigrant who enjoy the ballroom, outdoor band shell, and cantina with a stage and dance floor. Today, the compound, which is protected by the National Historic Residence, hosts concerts and special events as the setting for many ghost stories and spirits playing piano and riding horses. Well, riding elevators, yeah. That'd be freaking cool if they were riding an elevator or a horse or something. That'd be total 1900s. But it looks like kind of looks like a city hall and stuff. Yeah. It sounds cool, doesn't it? But, okay. Well, that's going to wrap it up. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please, it's free. It is free. There'll be plenty. If you like this, if you like the scary stories and stuff, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, please still give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. So, that's a good night, and like.